What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing some quick readings for all the signs. I'm on the sign of Taurus. Quite a few messages that came through. So, starting with my notebook, it says, there is a divine plan for your life. Even though it's important for you to express what it is that you want, it's important for you to not be fixed or stuck or stagnant in any part of your life, because the biggest lesson that the fixed signs were meant to learn this year is that we needed to deaden our ego so that we can bring better things and make better decisions for our life. The stubborn energy where you don't talk or you overreact or you don't tell someone what you want is not going to bring in any of the things that you want for your life. There's something that's blocking communication from something. There's something that you're afraid of. There's something that you think is an illusion because it seems too good to be true. For whatever reason. I think that there's a level of understanding. There's a level of, trying to work things out and having compassion. But at the same time, there needs to be there's a fine line between imbalance that we need, like a homeostasis when it comes to work and pleasure or money and love, that type of thing, where they're saying to be smart about it, because there is a money potential here, but you're going to need to be smart about it and balance it out, because it's almost like a test in a way, and it's you're going to have a lot of different options and choices. And it might feel really intense. Some of these people you have kids with, some of these people you find really attractive. Some of these people are they remind you of your siblings. Some of these people are kind of blocking you and your creativity and messing with your intuition. It's weird. But at the same time, there's definitely a transformation, and you know the truth and you know how to make things work in any situation, because that's your own personal power. So they're encouraging you to be happy and get clear on your feelings, where your attention goes, and it's a reminder that you're manifesting things into your life, especially abundance. So there might be a need for you to isolate, or maybe someone you're dealing with, to gain more perspective on something. So I think that taking a trip or exploring something a little bit further, and being patient is going to help you a long way. But you do have blessings, but it's more about gaining the wisdom to have the understanding ahead of time, so that when things start flying at you or you don't really understand, when you're going through something, you're able to make a clear decision no matter what, because it's they're giving you things a little bit at a time so that you're able to handle it, but they want to see, if you're going to be able to handle what's to come in the future. Some of you guys are going to be reminded to a time when you found out that you were adopted, or someone in your family. There's something about receiving good news, something maybe to do with a news channel. It says, through death, determination, and laughter, your vision will become clear. Your angels are gentle sibling energy that want to increase your happiness. They just want to see you laughing and happy and in that playful energy, because that's when your talents first started to come out, and you nothing really ever stopped you from doing what it is that you wanted to do. It says you are loved and you are encouraged to take a trip. You're being protected from all harm. So don't be manipulated by social media. Remember, what goes around comes around. Get your mouth off that. They said it's time to experience new methods of communicating with new people, and remember to laugh. Wealth and abundance come in the form of abilities, friendships, and small amounts of money over time. It's not always like you're going to win the lottery or you're going to have like a large amount of money at once. This is rely on your angels to solve an outcome to a problem or call on them when you need them. It says, listen to gain a better understanding of yourself and another person. Don't just listen to respond. There's a time for you to take a direction and make a choice in your life. So time to make a clear decision and take action on it so that your life can move forward and this energy that's meant to be in your life, that's positive and like going to bring in these things, can come into your life, but it can't come in until you make this choice or you move forward. Something about wearing the color blue and to don't be afraid to express to people, especially out in public, that you care about them or something to do with like a follower or some type of communication where you taught this person a lot or they want to work with you or something like that. Someone wants a partnership. Whoa. Don't let your ego get in the way or fear from good things that could possibly come into your life. But like I said, it might require traveling to somewhere that you haven't been before, and it's important to stay balanced and be optimistic. Think about everything extra long around this time before you make a decision, before you say anything, because that will help you and kind of make you stronger. And maybe waiting and like delaying something would have a better outcome. If you feel like it's not right at that time to make the decision, don't rush into anything. Temperance is all about balance, and then this is about trusting your intuition but not really saying a whole lot. Waiting before you make a decision because there is something you need to walk away from, but you don't know what that is. You know, you're like, there's something you want to work on, there's something that you genuinely have put a lot of time and effort into, but you don't know, and it's like you can't have the balance you need in your life and still hold on to everything from your past or everything, period. Emperor, the Four of Wands, the World, and the Five of Wands. It's like something was over and then you guys just decided to come back and fight about it again or something. I don't know. Maybe you wanted it to be over, but at the same time, like this person, someone you're really attracted to, I think they kind of reel you back in with the sex or something, because I think like there's a level of having an illusion. It's a really big illusion around this energy, and it's pretty like low vibrational, like something's addicting, and it prevents you from making a decision because it like gets you wrapped up again. It's almost like intertwining the rope around your ankles again, instead of just when you thought you were loose and you could just dip. No. Here comes the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. So all this energy of lust and want and desire, it's almost like you're draining your creative energy into a person where it ends up being a fight anyways. Like, I think that there's a need to be mindful of the intentions, of the challenges and the stress that could be in your life at times, because unless there's changes made, unless you know for a fact what you're dealing with when it comes to anybody, you're not going to be able to see. It's almost like your own abilities are being hidden from you because you're like, you get lost in this puppy love and it's not even really love. It's a soul tie. And really manipulative. It says, I've never met someone like you. I don't understand how you feel. I keep seeing you in my dreams. You interest them and they want you to spend more time with them. Death of the ego is going to be important to make better decisions and have longevity. It says, with the love that will always be. Someone wants to work things out in a relationship. It says you're overthinking this. There's a jealous ex. And then you have soul tie. I'm focused on my education. They want you. Your songs are Easy by Danny Lee featuring Chris Brown. One Less Day Dying Young by Rob Thomas. And I Can't Get You Out of My Head. Someone has like really aggressive and they might have a gambling problem. It says you inspire them, but then there's like this really wishy-washy energy. It says I just want to have fun and be lighthearted. It's like this person has the ability to scramble your brain, I think. Maybe you guys party together, maybe you hang out, and you know, they kind of keep you engaged in whatever this is, and it fucks with you. It like scrambles, you know, and you can't really see it. Weird. Or you're not getting the right kind of communication. You can be listening to the wrong communication. I think that this person has a good sex game, but they kind of haven't really been forthcoming about what it is that they want. I think it's just going to be a friendship, or this person kind of is still keeping something from you, or maybe you're keeping something. I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. You are protected, but there's still a need for you to be aware and you to be proactive when you're around certain people, especially when it comes to a career, when it comes to, you know, telling people certain things and certain changes and choices that you need to make, especially if anything is in Jupiter, because it's really false and it looks good. It's like, you know, that self-pleasing desire, but then it doesn't really do what you think it's going to do. It doesn't give you the right satisfaction. In fact, it makes it worse and makes you want to do it again because maybe it didn't work, or I mean, it felt good, but then you kind of fucked you up afterwards. I don't know. It's time to take your personal power back, I think, because it's pretty crazy. Lust is a very powerful entity connected to it. And soul ties are really hard to break, and people think that it's a soulmate and someone that they are meant to be with, but a soul tie is not. And there's sometimes incantations that you need to cite to read to release yourself from people, because that's the energetic bonds that are really hard to break. So anyways, I hope you have a good day.